Y'all, we here. So we call this extra credit. We gonna call this one extra credit, right? It's an extra credit assignment. Y'all know we normally don't be out here on the weekend doing this, but we gonna call this extra credit. Ain't nobody out here. It's cool. It's extra credit, right? So let's set up right here. We're gonna set up probably right here. Yep. Give me a second. A lot of y'all was out in the club last night, man. Yeah. Hold on for 2 seconds. We're gonna go ahead and go up. We setting up right now. We're gonna talk about our day yesterday. Lindsay, good morning, good morning. Top of the morning, top of the morning. I'm getting set up right now. So give me a second. I just wanted to make sure that I was up and running at a certain time today. Ooh, you went to bed at 7. That's good. If you, man, I went to bed. Woo. You don't even want to know what time I went to bed. Give me 2 seconds. What's good? What's good? Ooh, it's well lit. This is well lit. Okay, I like that. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Yeah, Lindsay, what's good? What's good, man? Good morning. Good morning. Uh, Water. We're gonna put on. We're gonna put on. Let's hook this up. Up at 4. Sheesh. Give me a second, Lindsay. Give me a second. Yup. My people is still go Eagles. Okay. It is what it is. We play y'all, I think, December 4th. Give me a second. Give me a second. We still locking in. Hold on, y'all. Hold on for a minute. Boom. There we go. Yup. What's good? What's good, man? I'm glad to see y'all here. I'm glad to see everybody up and moving around. This your boy 8TeenWilln, man. We got a lot going on. We have a lot going on, man. First of all, let's go ahead and address that Eagles comment, man. Shout out to the Eagles. Shout out to the Eagles, man. Y'all good. You know, y'all good with me until we play y'all. I'm from Pittsburgh. Shout out to Pittsburgh. Shout out to Pittsburgh. Drake's dad mustache, man. What's good? What's good, bro? I ain't know so many people be up this Saturday. I would have been getting up on Saturday. I would have been up. What's good, man? Go ahead, hit the chat, man. Give me a thumbs up for a like. What looks better? We like this? Nah, that look crazy. We at Sam's Club. Being at Sam's Club before they open is crazy, yo. Yep. Bro, can we talk about let me read this in my head right quick. Families get money, but how can we make it residual? Okay, I like that. I like that. Okay, I like that. Okay, I like that. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. I don't like that light right there. It looks kind of crazy. B Frost, what's good? What's good? He said the new 50 Cent. What's good? What's good, man? Is that better? Nah, let's not do that. Damn, there's lights everywhere. Y'all see that? We just gonna have to roll with it. We're gonna have to roll with it, y'all. Let's go. Let's go this way. That's better, I guess. Um, what up, though? A Trilla, what's good? What's good, my guy? What's good? Hey, man, I want to say this. All right, we here. We here. My man's he just had a question, man. Say I'm in Detroit right now. Shout out to Detroit. Go get you some food, man. Go get you some good food. Don't stop at the gas stations too long. Meet you some good people. You know, that's all you need to do. That's all you need to do, man. And I have my people get with your people, man. If you solid like that. Shout out to Detroit though, man. Have fun while you out there. It's a bye week, so you ain't gonna be able to really catch a football game. I would say go to the game, but It is what it is, man. Whenever the Lions play the Bears, I gotta go against y'all. It's okay. It's all right. I get it. I get it. I'm one of them guys too. As long as my team ain't playing your team, I'm with you. But when we all play us, you already know what time it is. Shout out to B Frost, man, and Drake's dad mustache in the chat. Say, bro, can we talk about we out here with families, we getting money, but how can we make it residual? Residual, right? So I was talking to my kids. We're gonna go with this. I was talking to my kids in the car from school this week. I'm glad you even said this because it go hand in hand. And I know one of my kids probably up right now on the game. Y'all know which one. He probably done stayed up. He over at his grandma's house. He on the game. He like, damn, dad, he live right now. I don't know if I'm gonna tap in with him or not. He been up all day playing the game with his homeboy, which is cool. But if you hear son, go ahead and let us know. You know what we talked about, and just be like, yeah, we did talk about that. But we talked about the prefix we, right? A prefix is a word that's before the word. So residual mean that you're gonna have it going over and over, like recycle, right? It's going over and over and over, right? Residual income going over. I think the best thing that we need to do, man, how to make it residual together as a family, how to make money income residual income as a family is to go into the stock market, man. I keep telling y'all about this. Me and my guy B Frost had a talk weeks ago, and I'm glad you said this. Because guess what? Apple has been going up crazy. Ever since we had that talk and the iPhone's been out, guess what? Apple has been going up crazy. If he would have took that, he'd been up probably I gotta look at the day when we first talked about it, but I know for damn sure his money would have been up by now. Somebody yesterday they was in the chat like, bro, I appreciate you, bro. You gave me this tip and I appreciate that. I'm like, shit, go ahead hit the super chat then. But I don't do it for that. I really just do it because I know I'm passionate about what I'm doing and what path I'm on. But the families we gotta get into the stock market, investing. Not just having the cash sitting in the bank. Investing, man. Investing. That's it. Being debt free. Because schools don't teach us that. They don't teach us life skills. They only teach us what's out the book. And then when you get to college, you're gonna figure out like, damn, this degree is not null and void. It's null and void. I just had the college call me yesterday talking about a damn forbearance. Man, I owe them people so much damn money and I'm not using. Well, you know what? I am kind of using. I'm not gonna lie. I am kind of using some of the stuff that they taught me because I took a computer class and I took a public speaking class, and that really did help me for real. But yeah, we need to teach our families like how, right? Let's invest together. Let's ooh let's get some life insurance, right? And set it up to where if anybody go, we ain't gotta have no damn GoFundMe. We'll be feeling a little salty. We'll be salty for sure, right? But guess what? If something was to happen to me and I go, I would want it to where, okay, I'm gonna go with a grin on my face because I know that I got the proper life insurance policy that's gonna benefit my kids. That's all. That's all. Oh damn pops, he gone. Whew. That's how my kids. Oh, pops gone. But goddamn, he left us straight. So life can be a little bit easier. I'm gonna go with a grin on my face. That's how you supposed to go out. Just like that. How you doing, man? Good morning, good morning. Oh, I'm on live on YouTube. You want to get on here? Yep. You too. Yeah, man. That's what you gotta do, man. You see people be nosy, man. They be wondering, like, boy, what is you out there doing? I'm talking to my people early in the morning. Talking to my people. So, it is what it is. I don't feel no type boy. Go ahead. You wanna come in, get in here? Come on, let's go. But that's what you want to do. Hold on, y'all, for 2 seconds. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. Y'all like that? Y'all like that? Y'all liking that? Okay, yep, yep, yep. Bang, 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 Niner gang. What's good? What's good? Welcome to the chat. Right, bro. It's a barber in my city who just committed. Ooh, and he had plenty of money, but the family had to set up a GoFundMe for his funeral. I'm trying to be the best version of me. Yeah, for sure. Y'all see everything. I see Drake's dad mustache laughing. She probably just wanted to check on me. Hey, how you doing? Yeah. She making sure she don't have to call the police. Oh, you ain't gotta call the police on me. I live right there. Right there. Don't worry about it. Don't call the police. I got my zip code is right on. See, this is what we talked about the other day, dog. This is what we talked about. This is what we talked about the other day. This type of stuff. See, you out of Detroit, you ain't got to deal with the guys at the gas station. But when you in another, like you in the suburbs or something like that, hey, what are you doing here, buddy? It's still a little too early for you, ain't it? Nah, that's what I do. And my car is right over there, which where your car was at. And she pulled up. What is you doing? I'm here. Don't worry about it. And I'm charged up. Good morning. Have a good day. You want to be a part of the live stream? Come on, buddy. Let's go. Yep. Got those got those same looks in my neighbor. Hey man, you know how I go, man. It's all good, but I that's why I said we talked about this yesterday, man. Having different race, having different friends from different ethnic backgrounds, and you good. But yeah, bro, for your barber, man, if he had plenty of money, a lot of us don't even know that the life insurance policies don't cost that much. They really don't. And if you don't got it, you can sacrifice whatever vice that you got. If you like to smoke cigarettes, guess what? You can stop smoking cigarettes and have a life insurance policy. I didn't even know they cost. I didn't even know they was like that. For real. I ain't trying to sell y'all no life insurance policy, but I do want, I want my people to be aware of what's going on out here. I got 3 kids, man. I feel like if I go, I know they straight. That's how you should feel too. You shouldn't be anxious about damn. My people, when I leave, my people got to set up a GoFundMe because you good. No, we good. Respect. I'm saying that respectfully though. I'm saying that respectfully though. You know. So that's how we should do it, man. Set up life insurance policies where if you go, guess what? Your kids get the benefit off of you going. Because we all gotta go. And put life insurance policies on your kids. So if they go, that shit will hurt for sure. But you know that they good, and then okay, boom, we gotta do this and do that and live for him. Yep. I always tell my kids though, because we never talk as families, we never sit at the table and talk and play Monopoly with your family too. That's a big game. That's play Monopoly with your family. We talking about residual income. Play Monopoly with your family, like your family. Sit at the table and play Monopoly, and you'll be able to see who got what, who's lacking on what, and who's strong, who's weak in this areas. Because a lot of the famous, like not famous people, but a lot of the wealthy families, like the Vanderbilts and the Rothschilds and Rockefeller and J.P. Morgan and all of these families, guess what? They got stuff set up to where, yep, we got little Johnny. We knew that she was gonna be a doctor. We already knew that. We put her in school and she was a doctor for sure, or he was a doctor. Yeah, we knew that. We gotta start setting our kids up like that. Yep. And just think about these. Oh man, I went to this neighborhood yesterday, y'all, and picked up a person. And you know, these days like this, I do Uber. So I picked up a person. It was in this. I'm talking about nice ass neighborhood, nice ass neighborhood. So I'm asking questions. What do you do? Oh, we're doctors. We're from India. Oh, I like that. I like your house. It's a nice house. Open the garage. They got hella cars. They just getting chauffeured at this point. They don't feel like driving. Okay, cool. So as we talking, I got you in the car. If you really got like, if I see that you got in and we got 20 minutes, I'm scraping your brain. I need to know what's going on. So we were talking, the doctor and everybody in the family, doctors and lawyers, well off. And guess what? They all stay in one house. How many rooms in there? It's 8. How many people stay in there? 16. I said, damn, that's kind of. But the house was humongous. We probably don't never got to see each other no more. Never. And I feel like I told y'all earlier too, man. I feel like this is how we supposed to be living right now, with families crewed up, all in one probably big nice ass house, and everybody is paying it forward. And when you leave out of here, you're gonna be straight. And guess what? You're gonna be groomed right because we sat down, we played Monopoly together. You've heard a lot of motivational speeches. You seeing how, from the family, you seeing how grandma moving. It's a one village. It's one village and everybody is moving as one. You got your degree. Okay. She got her degree. All right. You know? And that's just how it's supposed to go. I really feel like that. That's how you be successful. But in my community, we don't understand that. We want everybody everybody, if that was us in my community and there's 16 people, everybody want to have 16 houses. They all want the big 16. One house here. Oh, what you do? I'm a doctor. What you do? I'm a lawyer. What you do? I'm a pharmacist or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to be big and macho, but if we all moved as one, would be man, would be powerful. But everybody want to have their own house. Everybody want to have their own. And then everybody want to. I gave them that so they could. Nah, mm-mm. They just want to. It's for them. It's a for them show, and we need to get off that. Like we really do. We really need to get off that. As my people, we really need to get off that. What you did is what you did. Please don't tell nobody else. We got to get off that. You're right, man. I'm gonna try that this weekend with the wife and the kids for sure. We played it's a game of Monopoly on here. And that's crazy that I said that, but it's a game of Monopoly on here that lasted 3 days. 3 days with me and my kids. It was me, my son, and my daughter. We sat here and played Monopoly and my son won. My son is very like he very smart man, intelligent, and I really wasn't holding back no punches. I was kind of, but I wasn't. But then when I start seeing him acquiring property and kind of like he's smiling, kind of devious smiling, like yeah, I want Boardwalk now, and I want Park Place. When he got all his shit together, I'm like okay, he buying up a whole side. See, the game of a Monopoly, really, you have to buy a whole block and develop that block. You get on with the hotel, with the houses, you buy hotels. So guess what? I know you gonna land over here. And it ain't even gotta be the most expensive part of the board. It just gotta be a piece of the board. But I have residual income coming in every time that you come over here. I know that somebody gonna land over here and I'm gonna reap the benefits of my investment. And that's easy. I like that question though, man. I like that question. I like that, bro. Welcome to the chat, man. Welcome to the chat. We're gonna put all our money together and get one big content. Man, oh my God. Bro, no, 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 no. I swear to God, bro, I was like, if I had a house, not but if we had, I said, look, I just got off of that. Now I'm talking about If we had a house, like just say if you had a house, for real, all jokes aside, this is the next thing. People don't see it, bro. That's the thing. They don't see it. They don't see it. Content is the next thing. It really is. It's the now thing and it's the next thing. I really compare content right now in this day and age to the rap game in the 70s, the late 70s. Right before hip hop really cracked the scene, people was figuring out like Run DMC and all that, like, with those guys, they was figuring it out. Mike Rubin, They was figuring out rap. Like, okay, we can monetize this shit. Okay, cool. That's what content is right now, and people don't see it. A lot of people don't have those eyes. I have a vision in real life. Like I really be having a vision all the way out there, and a lot of stuff. And I don't want to brag like I'm just that, but you see what I see, bro. Y'all gonna hear some construction. You see what I see. AI is the next content for sure. You can use AI in your content to make sure that you have consistent content. Like these videos, I'm gonna give y'all some games since we're here. These videos that we make, you can throw them in Opus clips, and it can make a whole 40 clip for you. That sound ghetto, don't it? But y'all like that. It can put a 30 clip. You can put an extender on this, and then you can schedule the videos out for 30 days. You got a whole month of content. And then you could do another video and then clip that. Now you got another 30 days of content. If you do that 12 times, you got a whole year's worth of content. We've been here and did way more than 12 videos. So that means that I can I can re-rock this whole live, all my lives that I've been doing all this month, and then have a whole year worth of content in shorts. That's what AI do. It just gives you more time. It really make it more. AI makes it easier for you to do things, and that's all we need is something that creates more time and more money at the same time, right? It makes it more convenient. So that's why I say I love AI, man. I love what it's doing. I love all the programs that's available to us. It's easy, man. It's easy, man. I definitely see the vision, man. And one day you're gonna be, yeah. One day we're gonna be living. I'm living it right now. I'm living it right now. In the car, bro, I be having epiphanies in the car. I sit there in the car. I need y'all to like the chat too, man. Like the chat, like the chat. I be having epiphanies in the car, like, damn, I'm really in my dream. My dream been this 8 years ago. When I first started that first podcast 8 years ago with me and my homeboy, rest in peace to my homeboy, man. Um, and we was talking about trucking, and I was talking about podcasting in 2018 when nobody was on it for real. Nobody knew how to monetize it. Nobody knew how to do nothing. But we sit here and I'm like, hey bro, let's do this. Let's do a podcast, right? Cool. He like, what the hell is a podcast? It's like the radio, but it's your own individual channel. He like, damn. I'm like, all right, come on. He like, let's do it. Let's go. The first episode is called AJ First episode MP3 dot whatever. That was the first episode. We sat there, we talked, and guess what? It came out good, and we got it. It's in time, sketched in time. That's it. That's it. So I have a vision like Drake's dad mustache. I have a vision, and I like to go with. Y'all might hear this damn thing over here. They doing some construction. But and these noise cancellation, y'all might not hear. But I have a vision, man, and I go with my vision. And a lot of times, bro, them visions be hidden. Them visions be hidden. I'm a vision, like I'm really a visionary. I'll be in the future with it. I'm telling you, a lot of ideas that I had, I went with, and it's like, damn. Only thing that I regret that I didn't do, that I didn't see, was Bitcoin. I actually had Bitcoin before. This was 2013, 14, and 15. And it just my mind wasn't there. But the IQ, the intellectual IQ was there. But it wasn't there, right? Like I knew what I was doing with the Bitcoin, but I didn't know like, hey, Bitcoin gonna be the next thing. Decentralized currency. I didn't know. So I missed that. But it's still here. It's still here. Yep. You in LA palm trees? Nah, these Arizona palm trees. And low key, that's a dope ass backdrop though. It looked like this shit is AI or something, huh? It's not though. It's not, man. Yo, what's up? I just banned from a homeless man. Do you invest in Bitcoin today? I did. I just took some money out of there, but it wasn't nothing crazy. I took some money out probably in July. because I knew it was gonna go down. Me and my homeboy was talking, and he really savvy about cryptocurrency. And he was like, man, this cycle, it's the cycle, it's the cycle. Shout out to Smelly, man. That's my guy. His name's Smelly, that's his nickname. But he like, hey, the cycle, the cycle. But I also knew what goes up have to come down. So at 118, at 118,000, I just had a little bit in there. I took that shit down. Woo. All right, let me get that. And then I just like, all right, it's gonna go down. And guess what? It's down right now. They say it's down like crazy right now. So I don't know. You know, when Bitcoin go down, that's like the grand. That's the OG. That's the OG. So once that go down, everything else is powered kind of around it. That goes down too. Yep. Start buying right. Right now is the bet. This is the only time, and you right. This is the only time Bitcoin is gonna get this low. So if you got some money, you better start buying. You better start buying. And you definitely right, man. You definitely right. You definitely right. Ethereum, we was locked in with that. I took a little bit off the top. I lost a lot of money in crypto. I lost a lot of money in crypto, and I lost a lot of money. Not a lot, like a lot, but I lost, and I learned though. It's not even a loss; it's a lesson, right? And I learned, man. Damn, Houston is under a tornado warning. What the hell? What's going on out in Houston? That just flashed across my screen. Damn. I just throw some money into Bitcoin. Yeah, just throw some money in there. Shout out to all the people on the stream, man. We need the likes up. We need the likes up. I like this little right here. This is kind of dope. And the time is a little off. We normally hear a little earlier, but y'all see what's going on. Why not the stock market? Stock market too. You can be very diverse in your. Ooh, look at my lingo. You can be very diverse. Have a very diverse portfolio when it comes to investing. You don't have to just invest in Bitcoin, the cryptocurrency. You can invest in the stock market. You can have some gold that's tangible, right? Some bullions. Do all that. Get copper and silver too while you at it. I know somebody. I know a person. I ain't gonna put their name out there because I don't want y'all on their ass. But I know a person that been buying bullions for a long time. And that's the only way I learn really like, damn, gold come like that. Not the big ones, but he got the small ones. He like, yeah, man, you could just and this been way years out. Years way, way, way out, man. And I'm like, damn, that's dope, right? And he like, bro, I just buy one every month. I just buy one every month. Like, I just buy one, throw it in the safe. He popped the safe up. Boop. See, when you get cool with people like that, they trust you because they know you ain't. I'm not about to even put that man name out there. It's cool. He good people. But yeah, he taught me about the silver too. Yep. You gotta treat crypto like a long-term investment, like a stock, and be in it for the long run. Yeah, I think with crypto is a little bit different. It's a different investment, right? B Frost, man, I need you here with us if you in the chat. Cause we always talking about the stock market. I don't know if he did what we talked about, but if he did, he'd be good right now. He'd be okay. You know what I'm saying? Not okay, but he'd have some ROI, return on his investment. Um, you said you have to treat crypto like a long-term investment, like a stock. Yeah, you do, but you also, I'm gonna say this, man. A lot of people think, and you're right. A lot of people be thinking that the stock market is a get rich quick scheme, and it's not. And that's when I said, let's revert to back with what I said. I lost some money in the stock market and in crypto. That's because I was trying to treat it as a quick get rich quick money thing, and it's not. Like you said, it's a long term investment. This is a lifestyle. When you messing with the stock market and you investing in crypto, this is a fucking lifestyle. Because guess what? You have to have the money in there that you willing to just put in there and leave in there. You can't have your whole life savings in there and thinking that you're gonna make a day trade and everything gonna be good in the next couple of days, because it don't work like that. But if you think that way and you try it like that, you're gonna learn a quick lesson. Real quick. You might hit you a couple quick licks, but It's that shit is addictive like gambling is, because you're gambling. You're not making no fundamental analysis. You're not making no technical analysis. You just going strictly off emotion. And when you go strictly off emotion, guess what? Emotions go up and down and up and down. And guess what? The information change. Cause it can be Trump can say one fucking thing just like he did. Oh, we putting 100% 100% tax on tariffs on China. Everything go down. You done put $100,000 on one thing, or you done put thousands of dollars on one thing, and guess what? Trump made one call, and guess what? Your whole goddamn portfolio is down in the red. What do you do? What do you do? I want to answer. I need an answer from the chat. What do you do when you invested your money and Trump make a call like, "Hey, yo, it's down 100. It's down. Your portfolio down about 46%. What do you do? What do you do? How's that shit down affecting how? How's that shit down affecting the market? The news affects the market. You don't know that? You don't see what just happened? Oh, you ain't hip, or you just on here trolling. Anything, anything that people get hysterical about, it affects the market for sure. Anything. Oh, we're gonna put 100% tariffs on China. Boom, everything go down because people scared. Look at the stock market. It goes straight down. Look at crypto. It goes down because people are scared. People are like, oh, he tripping. Let me take some money up out of here right quick because we don't know how long this gonna last. And as people taking money out, the stock market goes straight the fuck down. Woo. Sorry for my lingo. When I get passionate, I start, we get the cursing a little bit. That's what happens. Guess what? When him and Elon Musk wasn't friends no more, guess what happened? Look at it. Match the times up together. When him and Elon Musk wasn't friends no more, they was both tripping. Guess what happened to Tesla stock? It took a ride down. Then they shook hands and there was a Tesla in front of the White House. They back cool again. Guess what it did? It went right back up. The news controls a lot of what the stock market is doing because people are so emotional. They don't understand that. I mean, they understand what's going on, and let me take some money out. Guess what? When we about to go to war or anything about to happen, guess what happened to the stock market? 2028. No, 2008. We was in a recession. Stock market went down. Why? Because people scared. They taking money out of that thing. Let me get a couple dollars out of here. But when it gets like that in your portfolio, to answer the question and come back full circle, when it gets like that, I want y'all, this is what I want, man. This is what I want people to do. When the stock market goes down, do never take your money out. Never. Because once you take out, you lost. You're going to have to ride that out. That's why you're not supposed to put all your money, all your eggs in one basket. If you got 10 eggs, put one egg in there. I learned that from the richest man in Babylon. For every $10 that you get, one of them dollars is yours to keep. And that's how you play the stock market. Because if you got, for every $10 you make, and you put a dollar over here and a dollar over there, you ain't worried about that measly little dollar. It's only 10% of what you got. You're not worried about that dollar. Boo. All right, cool. Let's go to the next thing. All right, cool. All right, cool. When you look up and you keep doing that, you're going to look up like, ooh, I like that. I like that. But guess what? You still going to have everything else going on over here. You good. So if Trump or any other president want to do what they need to do, or somebody do a terrorist attack, look at what happened on a terrorist attack, 2011. Look what happened to the stock market. That hit, and guess what? Stock market went. Yep. Most definitely, news is a big part. See, we got some people that's tapped in. News is definitely a big part. It can be on your side too. Because guess what? Once you learn how to do options, puts, and calls, man, I don't want to talk to y'all. I don't want to talk to y'all, man. Once you start doing options, you know how to buy options, right? You know how to buy the contracts. You either you buying a car, you buying a put. And say you buy a put on, and that means that you saying that, hey, this stock gonna go down at this time on this day at this price. Got the expiration date, you got the strike price, and then you saying it's gonna go down. And guess what? Something big on the news happened. Boom. Trump want to go to war. Guess what? As it go down, your bank account going up. Learn how to play with those contracts, man. Learn how to learn that. That's the next step. Because now you've learned with how the market is moving. This is a emotional thing. It's a game for real. And people been playing this game for a long time. I love the stock market. I love it. I love it because in times when I was down, I can always go to the stock market and grab a couple hundred or even at times grab a couple thousand. Now, I made a trade. I want to put that up there. I made a trade, man. I used to day trade. I made a trade Ford, right? I'm from Detroit. So I made a trade with Ford when they was at, I bought 11, I put 11,000 in when they was at $3. It was like bad news. I told my cousin, I'm like, this is the best time to get in. Don't be in the, because Robert Kiyosaki said this, and it always resonated with me. He said, buy the news and sell the hysteria, right? So when everybody talk, oh, get Bitcoin, Bitcoin, Bitcoin. That's when you sell. When everybody talking about get it, right? When there's a high, oh, Bitcoin, did you see the price of it? It's 118. You already in it. All right, it's time to sell because you know. But a lot of these companies, man, y'all, I'm gonna talk about the trade. A lot of these companies, man, move purely off of emotion sometimes. Nope, I'm in Arizona. I know technical analysis. I trade futures and options and invest long term as well. And I'm gonna tell you about, and you can correct me if I'm wrong and acknowledge me if I'm right. When you buying options, let's say in the S&P 500, and they long drawn options, we talking about leap options out there. We talking about 6, 9, 12 months. You have a 74% chance that option gonna do pretty well because the S&P 500, if you look at the chart, it's been trending up ever since it came out. That's the play and that's the sauce that you gonna get from me. And it has to be a good company though. Nvidia, it has to be. They call it the Magnificent Seven. Nvidia, Apple, Microsoft, um, Meta. It's a couple more companies. Tesla. All of these companies down, they tech companies. They tech companies. It's two more companies that I'm missing. Y'all go ahead and drop them in there, but this is just a freestyle. So if I sit down and write it, we'd be good. But these companies are all tech companies, and guess what? If you buy contracts, and I'm talking about not puts, not no put. No, it's gonna go down. No, the shit gonna go up all the time. It's gonna go up. But if you buy contracts and you say, all right, I'm gonna do a call, but it's gonna be a leap option. We're gonna make sure it go out into a year from now. Or if you got the money to do that, watch. I promise you gonna be up. I promise you that. Because guess what? Tech ain't going nowhere. No time soon. It ain't. I promise you that. Yep. I promise you that. You can't lose with any leaps. I like that. And that's the play. If you got some money to play with, the leap options is the best thing to do. You just got to learn you got to just learn the time. You got to do a fundamental analysis on the company and you got to do a technical analysis. Do your technical analysis through the times because you got an expiration date and the strike price. And the theta, it can It can get theta decayed. Theta decay is when your option been sitting there and it's been straddling the line and it's been going up a little bit, just a tiny bit, and it's been going down a little bit, up a little bit, down a little bit, up a little bit, and it's not making no money. Theta decay is when the time eats up the profit and you down there and you ain't gonna make nothing. Remember, it's the expiration date, it's a strike price. But we're gonna get there, man. We'll get there one day. We get there. We'll get there one day. We'll get there one day. Um, you cannot lose with no options. I want y'all to look into. I've been telling y'all this. If y'all ever go, I've been putting people on this damn stock for a long time. That's Clear. Clear is the biometric technology that's in the airports. YOU. It's Clear. YOU is the ticker symbol. I've been putting people up on this stock since for 2, 3, 4 years. I'm gonna say 2018. No. I'm sorry. That's a lie. 2020, I think 20, when I came down here. 2020. No. Damn, what year was that? Y'all know I'm getting up age. What year was that I went through the airport? I was in California. I gotta look on my Facebook, y'all. That's crazy. 2022. Exactly. So 2022, I got pulled to the side at the airport, and this you can fact check this. It's in my 2022 videos. I got pulled over on my birthday. I got pulled over TSA, like pulled out the line. TSA came. Guess what? Your boy, I'm thinking I'm thinking they on some bull crap. I'm like, oh, what's going on? Hey, sir, how you doing? I'm talking about a long ass line. They asking probably 3 or 4 random people. Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? I'm good, good. Hey, we got this new technology. It's called Clear, and you can skip the line if you want to. Oh, what I gotta do? Because this line is long, and I don't think I'm gonna make my flight back to Arizona. Oh, it is a biometric. It checks your retina and your eyes, or it gives the dimension and everything. And all you gotta do is just walk up, and it'll get your biometrics, and you can skip the line. How much that costs? Well, it's free for the month, but it's gonna cost around $79, and you'll get the rest of the stuff in the email as time progresses. I said, this is what I said to him. I said, are y'all on the stock market? Because this is the new thing. Well, yeah, we're on there. How much is it? It's about $13. All right, sign me up. Because it's the new thing. Is a demand that need to be filled because it's an urgency. You want to get ahead of the line. Guess what? It's safer because I don't have to have my ID. They got me right here. They got you. All right, boom. You can go. You can go. You can go. You can go. So that's a huge. I gave that to my father's wife. She said, "Why are you doing this risky?" I said, "Man, I did a fundamental analysis on this company. This company is about to go through the roof. Guess where they at right now? If you would have put a call on that, just threw it out there for 2 years, it's already at 31. So if you bought in at 13 and you looking up at 31, or in the 20s, you already in the money. You there. You there. Yep. I'm back, man. Had to make me a breakfast burrito. Oh, boy, your stomach gonna be jacked up, boy. I mean, any stock can be volatile, but yes, typically penny stocks. Man, I'm gonna tell you this. I don't rock with penny stocks. I don't care what tip. I'm not the get rich type of guy, get rich quick type of guy. I like mine slow. I like a slow roll. Especially when it comes to investing. You ever had that one person with that bright ass idea, man? All I need is like, give me like 5,000, man. We can make it happen. And that shit don't work like that. And I'm not about to give you my money to do that with, because you're gonna have me on your ass for $5,000 that I could have just gave that to my kids. I'm straight. You don't know what you're doing. You definitely don't know what you're doing. I'm straight. Talking about the stock market. All these crypto gurus and these stock market gurus can't even tell you how to really do a real fundamental analysis. They can't even tell you how to do a technical analysis. They really can't. How you do it? How do you chart? How? You know about the head and shoulders. You know about the inverse head and shoulders. You know about the bull flag. You know about a bear flag. You know about an ascending triangle. You know about a descending triangle. Do you know about, do you know about these things? Because guess what? I just look like this. I promise you I do. I promise you I just sit here and I just be watching, I listen. But I also I like to give the game too, because I know my time coming real soon. We gonna get debt free before we do anything else. We gonna get debt free, and then we gonna spin back around on this conversation for sure. But the fundamental analysis, I just want to tell y'all, a fundamental analysis when you just break down a stock like you break down a business, because a stock is a company. So you can break this information is public. I can go to American Airlines right now, which I did before. I can go to American Airlines, do a fundamental analysis, pull up everything. I can see how much debt they got, how much debt to income ratio they got, all the investments, their assets, they what's going on with them, their future investments. And guess what? You can break down and do a fundamental analysis of that company. You owe too much money, you ain't right. You can also go into an earnings call, listen to the call, get the transcripts from the call, break that down, compare it to the factual information. How much cash y'all got on hand? All right, cool. They said on the earnings call that they should be up by 2025. Everything, they're gonna be debt free. They're gonna be good. All right, let's put an option call. Let's put a option. Let's get some contracts and some call options. And guess what? Let's put it out there past 2025, because they said they're gonna be debt free. They're gonna be good. Guess what? They're gonna be cool. I sold most of my stock, but I kept some like Nvidia and Tesla. I got into Tesla, bro. I got into Tesla, man, when it was low, and I made money off of it. I really did. But I'm pissed that I sold it, but I had to. I got babies, so times got hard, but I was smiling as when I looked at and I called just to make sure my bank account was hooked up right from Charles Schwab to the right bank account. I'm like, all right. And then I wait. They like, yeah, it should be posted in your bank account in a couple business days. I'm like, all right. He said 2 to 3. I said, all right, cool. Once I got the money, I'm like, damn, that was a good play. That was a good play. I paid up my everything that I had to do, my rent, my bills, and then I'm like, oh, okay, we good. We good. Had to put food on the table and everything. I'm like, all right, we cool. So I had to do that for my babies. But I'm pissed that I had to do it, but I had to do it. But shout out to Tesla, man. Shout out to the stock market. I look at the stock market like, man, I smile every time I see them numbers, because everybody be seeing red when they be panicking. It's down, it's down. That's the perfect time if you got some money to go ahead and get into the game. Get into the game, man. Get into the game. I made 120K on Tesla this year, 40K on Nvidia. Shout out to you, bro. And I know the only way you did that is if you know options. If you know how to deal in options, that's the play for sure. That's the play. I'm gonna tell y'all I messed up some money. I messed up some money twice, two last year. Twice. And it was a good learning lesson. Trying to get the 100%, 100% for sure, for sure. It was off the options. That's the only way. See, people don't know how to. People don't. They get scared. But if you've done your fundamental analysis on the company, and it has to be not no damn penny, not because I don't even think you could buy options and penny. Like they won't even really mess with you like that. It's too volatile. That's too volatile. But if you buying these into these big companies like Nvidia and Tesla, which you did, and they on the S&P 500, so that connects with everything that we've just talked about. If you're buying some of the magnificent, and that's a part of the Magnificent Seven, buy some of them. Just buy one or two or four contracts of any of the Magnificent Seven, and guess what? Let it ride on to the sunset. Y'all see the sunrise. Just let it ride on to there. about 6 to 9 months. The longer the better because you can see it. You can see exactly what's happening. And guess what? You gonna get you gonna look on there because you're gonna start being on the news as you invest in these options and these plays. You're gonna start looking on the news, and one day you're gonna have your day where you've invested into Tesla, and then Elon Musk hop on there like, yeah, we just dropped the Tesla semi trucks today. He on the news, and SpaceX is doing good, and we got a new Tesla truck coming out. We got a new Tesla car coming out. We got new Tesla technology. Guess what? As he's talking, it's gonna be people that's buying the stock crazy, and your option is gonna go through the roof. That's the day. A lot of people had those days, man, when they look at and you know everything connects because it's just meant to be like that. It's meant to be like that, and that's the day everybody say, "Man, I had my day." That's the day, and then you're gonna start having plenty of those days. But you don't take all the money. You just take if you bought. All right, this the I ain't gonna say too much. If you bought 10, let's say even numbers. If you bought 10 contracts and you sell five of those when it's up more than 50%, you playing around now with the casino's money, right? You in the money, you good. Let that ride out until the expiration date or a little bit before it expires. Just let it ride out. See what you got. I don't really buy contracts in odd numbers because it's hard to kind of half something. You can't have nothing you can't have a contract. You know what I'm saying? You gotta sell the whole contract or you gotta keep it. You can't have it. So I like to buy by the even numbers. Like if I buy four, I sell two when they up 50%. Okay, boom, let me get that. And the rest gonna let it ride out. Now everything's a smile and a grin. I'm skinning and grinning, right? Yep. Yep. The starter pack. Ain't no starter pack. Just get in. Because you gonna learn. I'm gonna tell you one thing about the stock market. You don't have to be. I don't know why people correlate being well. I know why, but I don't know. Like it's just it behooves me to feel like that the stock like you have to. People think that you got to be rich. You can buy one share of anything, and it can cost $2. You can. That's all you gotta do is have your Charles Schwab open. Please do not stop. Y'all need to stop with the Robinhood. Get professional. If you're gonna do something, do it the right way. I'm not saying it's the wrong way, but get with Charles Schwab, something that's professional where you can learn the tools and you got a desktop where you can see and learn the verbiage in the stock game, in the stock market game. Do that. Stop doing the Robinhood stuff, but just go on there and you can see the stock, Fidelity, Vanguard, etc. Exactly. See, you know a lot about the stock market because you said the key brokerages, right? Go on there and start your account and just look. You can play with paper money. That's fake money, right? It's just seeing where you at with it. Or you can go in there and really get down and say, okay, with this check, I can deposit. Let's just say $50, right? But we really want to go for the blue chip stock. Those are the stock market. Those are the magnificent seven. Let's go with Apple. Everybody got down there Apple something. Just buy you one share of Apple and just invest in Apple and reinvest the dividend. Click on that option because I really don't think that Robinhood got that option to reinvest the dividend. But Charles Schwab do. So go ahead and reinvest the dividend. Guess what? As you being a investor, you get a dividend. I think it's quarter. It might be quarterly. I don't know how Apple runs their thing, but you get a small percentage just for being invested. Buy 10 of those. Have a goal. Buy 10. And it don't have to be 10 right there. Pick you up one every other month. Here, boop, boop. You're gonna look up and it's 10. It's 10. Would you say facts? I started when I was younger with partial stock and I just reinvested my dividend. For sure. Turn that button on. Click it on. Boop. Reinvest the dividend. People miss that whole thing because y'all too busy buying on goddamn on I was gonna say Hulu on Cash App and And Robinhood, man, get you a real place, man, a real place. Fidelity, Vanguard, Charles Schwab, and reinvest the dividend. Just start like that. You're gonna get very motivated, like, oh, I want to go get 10. Once you get to 10, you're gonna go, oh, I want to go get 100 of them things. I like to talk like that sometimes. I'm about to go give me 100 of them things and reinvest the dividend. Then you're gonna start seeing your interest compound. Compounding interest. You're gonna see it start compounding. Boop, boop, boop. Guess what? Once you start buying the Apple stock in the hundreds, it's gonna start collecting its own Apple stock. So guess what? You ain't really gotta, you just watching it go around like this. Then you calling, hey man, that one guy on YouTube, man, go check out his page, man. He told me to do this. I've been doing it ever since, and I've been good. I've been good. Now I'm on an island somewhere. Where is that guy at? Go get him. Come get me. Come get me. For sure. That's just what it is, man. Look, we got 3 more minutes in the chat. I'm sorry, we got 4 more minutes in the chat. See y'all laughing. I'm serious as hell. I'm serious, and that's how money would be fun. That's how you, because it's a game at the end of the day, and everybody is playing this game. Why won't you play it? We talking about financial freedom, and I can talk it all day, but I gotta be in the game with y'all. I got to. I just know a lot. I've actually, it took me losing thousands. I'm talking about literally thousands of dollars. Then I got to a spot where, I started learning, and then I lost again. Then I got to a spot where I actually started seeking the classes from people who knew what they was doing, because I didn't know what I was doing. I was applying my street knowledge to the stock market, and that don't work there. It might work a little bit, but it don't work there. It's not a fast flip like the streets. This is for real business people in there, and they making fundamental analysis, and they execute, and they taking their feelings out the game. When you in the streets, you're moving on emotion. And that's how I was moving in the stock market. Oh my God, y'all see the news? Oh shit, it's going down. Let's sell. Woo. And I sell it. And then I lost. Let's jump into another stock, and then I'm gonna sell. No, you gotta be calm with this thing. Oh man, it'll be all right. I did a fundamental analysis, and I did a technical analysis on CrowdStrike. A lot of people, y'all missed that CrowdStrike play. Y'all missed it. And I told y'all too, I said, listen, it's not the company, it's the people. The company gonna be good because we need them. Buy it right now because it's down at its lowest. It's never gonna get back there again. We was just on a live. Not this was like 3 years ago. People was like, man, you crazy, man. They done messed up. People can't fly. You think people are going, now where they at? Ain't nobody here to say I was in that chat. They probably like, yeah, they probably follow them for sure or subscribe. They not family. I'm just gonna call them some followers. The family is here, and they the ones who making the moves, and they actively like, hey, yo, bro, I appreciate that because I made a move on that. Yep. That was me in the beginning. That's how I be, bro. That's how I be. Drake's dad mustache, man. That's how I be. You want to go for the, oh shit, my money down. Let me snatch up out of here. Bro, I made a lot of mistakes in the stock. I'm talking about a lot of them. Then I got to the options. Once I started learning, I got to the options. I'm like, oh, okay, Lucid. All right. Let me go make that play right quick. Bought all of these Lucid contracts. I bought 79 Lucid contracts just to, let me get some money back. Let me get some money back. Let me get some money back. Now you knowing what you're doing. Swing trading options. If you really know what you're doing. But I lost a couple of times doing that too. Like everything ain't everything ain't peachy cream in the damn in the stock market. Because you can lose too. Even if you know a dog have his day. And guess what? In this day and age where we at, Trump can say one thing. And that option play that you done made can either go sour real fast or it can go sweet real fast. So I really don't, on those type of things, I just want to do some long-term buy and holds. Because I know some of these companies, They not going nowhere. Apple ain't going nowhere. Nvidia ain't going nowhere. Alphabet ain't going nowhere. They ain't going nowhere. You, Clear, ain't going nowhere. Meta ain't going nowhere. AMD ain't going nowhere. Ain't going nowhere. Tesla ain't going nowhere. Ain't going nowhere. They not. They not. They here to stay. So look, man, this is the time of the chat where I know how to day trade, man. You have to use risk, man. You definitely have to, and that's another thing. Now, I was just about to get off the chat, but let's talk about this real quick. You got to have a good setup. You definitely do. Your stop losses got to be there. You got to know, and you can't be emotional in the day trade. You got to sit like Brady in the pocket and be real calm when you seeing these numbers fluctuate because it's very volatile between, and a lot of people don't know this about the stock market. It's very volatile between open and 11 a.m. Open is at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can get real good. You can get some real good play, like good, real good money, or you can get a real bad situation. You can put yourself in a real bad situation. I like my guy right here, man, because he know. He say 9:30 to 11 is scalping time. Because guess what? That's when the scavengers come in on the newbies and they be like, ooh, I already set this play up yesterday. And that's like when I was doing day trading, 20, I did a day trade play. I want to put that up here. It's on Facebook. When I did a day trade play with Party City. Party City, because I knew they wasn't gonna be down, but I didn't know they was gonna be down like this. So they had went real down. They went down far. I had wrote down, I said, look, this is what I'm gonna buy it at, and this is what I'm gonna sell it at tomorrow. That's how I like to get in at the end. See when everything over and it's settled and the numbers not moving too much around 3 p.m. And I see, okay, boom, they down like a mug. All right, let me get a whole bunch of that. Boop. And I sat there and I waited. To scalping time. It's 9:30. And guess what? They made an announcement on the damn news about Party City. So, damn. And then it went up a little bit. So all right, let's hold it a little bit longer. Then it went up a lot of bit. And then guess what? I sold it. Boop. Boop. But a lot of times around that time, 9:30 and 11, 9 o'clock and around 9 and 11, man, you'll see the stock going like stock market very volatile because people getting in, people getting out. Mind you, it's a market. It's just like Walmart. You got people buying. Well, let's a bartering. You ever been to a swap meet before? It's like that. You got people buying and selling. That's why they call it a market. Think of the stock market as a market. There's buyers and there's sellers. There's buyers and there's sellers. So when you get in there, man, just make sure you get in there at the right time and just start educating yourself on whatever you use. That's what you should be invested in. Reebok, you see these brands. Apple, not Reebok, y'all. Don't. That was just we just hypothetically speaking, not Reebok for sure. But Apple, yes, they're gonna be here forever. Hit the reinvest dividend. Hey, this your boy 8TeenWilln, man. We gotta get out of here. My daughter's birthday is tomorrow. She get her hair done actually at 8 o'clock. So I gotta get the hell up out of here. But she cussed me out. She act like she my little girlfriend or something. You better be up too, Dad. I'm always up. You know I'm up. I'm always up. I need y'all to subscribe, man. This was a damn good live, man. My guy was in the chat, man. I gotta remember your name because you was here and you was very active and you very knowledgeable about the stock market, man. I really appreciate you just for dropping them gems in the chat and just keeping it going. Drake's Dad Mustache, man, I appreciate you for being in the chat. All my people that's in the chat this morning, man, get your ass up and let's get active today, man. We out of here.